Hey there, good morning. It is 6 o'clock and I'm April Norris, and making headlines this morning. A West Memphis City Councilman is expected in court to face domestic battery charges. The latest on his case is coming up in a live report. And a Memphis flea market is shut down. What led hundreds of law enforcement officers to take down organizers they say could be connected to terrorism. Plus, stopping panhandlers in their tracks, why a local advocacy group says the city has failed to do that. It's Friday. We made it June 24th, 2011, and meteorologist David Still is off this morning. Meteorologist Lauren Raymer is in for him. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
It is moving along smoothly there right now with no other information to pass along to you.
All righty, looks good. Thanks, Ron. The West Memphis City Councilman accused of assaulting a woman is headed back to court this morning. Marco McClendon is charged with domestic battery. Police say that it happened in April at his home. ABC 24 News reporter Shelvia Dancy joins us live from West Memphis to explain what's next for him. Hey there, Shelvia.
Good morning, April.
A plea deal will keep former Memphis City Councilwoman Barbara Swearingen-Ware out of jail.
The one thing is I still maintain my innocence. I did not have to plead guilty. I would not have pleaded guilty.
Swearingen-Ware received 1 year of diversion after appearing in court Thursday morning on corruption charges. She's accused of buying her way out of required car inspections for herself, her family, and a friend. Now, the plea deal means that the charges against her will be put on hold for a year and then dismissed. She retired from the City Council Wednesday, citing health reasons, and she gets to keep her $1,000 monthly city pension. A bonding agent has been banned from entering the lobby of the Tipton County Sheriff's Office, and that's because she's accused of stealing the competition's business cards. So this is what apparently happened. Michelle Marshall, she's charged with theft. She works for Advanced Bail Bonding in Covington. Investigators say last week someone saw her stuff business cards from competing bail bonding companies into her purse. The cards were on display inside the Tipton County Sheriff's Office. And when confronted about it, they say that Marshall admitted she'd taken the competitors' cards on more than one occasion. In addition to the theft charge, a judge also banned her from bonding out inmates at county jails in Tipton, Fayette, Hardeman, Lauderdale, and McNairy counties. She's due in court next month. Sounds like she may be out of business, huh? All right, or a job at least. It's 6:05, 77 degrees. Good morning. You know, work to relieve traffic congestion in parts of Mississippi is in full effect this morning. We'll have details on the construction of Interstate 269. That's ahead. Crunchy and delicious. That's what some are saying about a cicada ice cream that was being sold at a Missouri shop. Yes, they made it with those chirpy creatures. An ice cream maker went out at night to harvest the bugs. And then she boiled them, she ground them in a mix, and then coated them with brown sugar and chocolate and added them to ice cream. Well, it was an instant hit. It sold out in a half hour.
Cicada ice cream sounds disgusting. The batch would go slowly, you know, but the batch just flew out of here, so no pun intended.
So you're not biting into a whole cicada at once, you're biting into like little bits of it. And honestly, I think if someone were to try it and not know what it was, they would just imagine it was a nut.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that sounds so gross. Oh, I gotta try it. The health department apparently didn't think cicada made good ice cream, so they told the owner to stop selling it. Get your protein too, though. All right, well, hey there. Good morning. It's 6:36, 76 degrees. A woman in Arkansas is in trouble with the law this morning after stealing from her dead neighbor shortly after he died in a tornado, and we'll have more on that ahead. An update this morning on the accused carjacker killed during a shootout with Memphis police. Police say 34-year-old Rico Rice has accumulated a laundry list of charges over the past 14 years. Arrested for sexual battery, aggravated assault, aggravated burglary, and evading arrest. Police officers shot Rice Monday night inside of a North Memphis convenience store. Cops say that he stole a car at gunpoint from a gas station on Chelsea with a woman in the back seat. He then somehow stole a second car with a family of 4 inside. He ditched that vehicle at the corner of North Bellevue and Jackson, ran inside the store and waved his gun at police. And that's when 5 cops opened fire.
My mom heard like 2 sets of gunshots, and I guess the first set was him trying to get in the glass, and then the second shot was I guess the police killing him.
Now, no one else inside the store was injured. The family carjacked is fine. The woman in the first stolen car said that Rice assaulted her. The 5 Memphis police officers involved in the shooting are all relieved of duty during the investigation. Now, the woman first accused of stabbing her boyfriend with a fork has changed her story now. 49-year-old Alice Smith is charged with second-degree murder in the stabbing death of Larry Todd. Police were called to Dunn Avenue in Orangemount Sunday morning, and when they arrived, Smith told them that Todd was hitting her with a chair, so she stabbed him with a fork. Investigators now say that there were no signs Smith was hit with a chair. She later admitted that she used a knife to stab Todd, and she also hit him in the head twice with a stick. Jeez Louise. 2 men are still on the run this morning after robbing an East Memphis bank. FBI agents say the men are armed and they're dangerous. ABC 24's Joy Lambert reports the robbers' faces are now on billboards as police hunt for them. They're the brides that everyone loves to hate. The 8th season of the Bridezillas kicks off this weekend on WE, and one of this year's stars is right here in the Mid-South. Portia Holt-Martin is here to talk about the experience. Hey, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So I was asking you because Lauren and I were talking. I'll sit home on Fridays and I'll watch these shows, you know, all weekend. The house cleaning, I'll have them on all weekend. How in the world did you get selected to do this besides your flamboyant personality?
Well, during the process of planning the wedding, my sisters were like getting on my nerves. My mom was getting on my nerves. So I'd be like, you could. And it was like, you're just such a bridezilla. We're going to sign you up for bridezillas. And I thought they was playing. So they did it and they called me.
They called you. So did your sisters, did your mom, did they ever record you and send a clip of you to the Bridezilla producers?
I had to do an audition tape, and it was me and my husband and my 2 sisters, and they must have loved us because they picked me to be on the show. We were just arguing on the audition tape. We were actually being ourselves, and they liked us, and they picked us.
Do you guys always fight that way?
We do always fight that way. We actually do.
All right, let's show another clip of this, and I want you to explain this clip to me. Let's see, can you guys? Okay, what is this about? I think you were making them work out, and then your husband drives up. What's this? Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, we had went out to eat the day before, and I asked the waitress to give them water, and somehow they had Pepsis. Then I told them to eat like asparagus and eat, you know, healthy foods, you know, because they had to get into their dresses. I come back, they had pizza, hot wings, crab cakes. They had all kinds of stuff on the table. I'm like, y'all not finna be busted and disgusted on my wedding day. So I told them that we was going to the levee to do some type of interview for the show, but I was actually lying. I had went and got some grapefruits, and I went and got some bottled water, and I told them, I said, I had my lunch here too. I said, okay, y'all finna run up and down the levee, and they really had no idea what we was about to do. I told them to dress down so everybody had on tennis shoes, and my sister Teresa, who wears scarves year round, she somehow to be G'd up on this day. And I'm like, you finna run up and down the levee? They were like, no, we ain't. I said, yes, y'all is. My fiance was actually coming to get something from me, and some kind of way they called him and asked him to drive them to the bottom part of the levee. And I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. I know he didn't. I'm like, oh, my God. Do he know how much weight he had on the back of them tires? We had just bought them tires.
Oh, my God. I love it. Well, congratulations, because you are married now, right?
I am.